That's the Gobi Desert right there, brown. Not actually. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. It was bad, but it wasn't that bad.
I've definitely had worse. I've definitely had better.
I want to open the show up, but I don't know if I can open it with that.
It's gonna be so. I'm waiting for Joe.
I'm here.
No, you're supposed to stuff.
Nerdentials.
Oh, I'm supposed to say and stuff. Okay.
Stuff. Ooh, you're gonna have to bleep yourself.
I know, and I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm gonna bleep like 3 times right now. Anyway, all right.
Oh, bleeping all over the place.
All right, let's not look at the mic because the mic's actually not recording.
I was
us.
looking at that.
I wasn't. I was a little distracted.
You were looking at the mic. You're like, that is a red light, and I got it. I know that you're recording, and you can hear me just fine.
We're on. But
there's a camera right there.
Okay. And on that note, welcome to Nerdentials, your weekly dose of the nerdy essentials, covering film, TV, movies, and games. But we're switching it up for 2017, and today is Gaming Fridays. Gameplay Fridays. What is it?
Gameplay Fridays.
Gameplay Fridays.
It's Friday already.
You made this.
Anyway, quick introduction. We're your hosts. I'm Joe.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Paul.
And this is now Paul's 3rd run at it. We're talking future tense.
We are talking future tense here. I got that. Trust me, I got that. Yeah. Cheers.
He's been here 3 times already.
3
I have.
times.
You may have missed me.
Yes.
I had a longer beard before.
It's easier.
And may have been called Matt.
And also a ginger.
Oh, let me throw that out there. Once again, guys, this week Matt's a little tied up with weather, family, and other various things, but he will be back next week. We hope.
No, he will.
We'll see.
But let's kick off the episode with some chatter about 2016. Let's say, what games were we enjoying the most in 2016?
I'm recently new to the current gens. However, I did get a chance to play Xbox One throughout most of the year through friends.
Nice.
And I know a lot of people said it. I really loved Overwatch. I really did. I had so much fun with it.
Me and Matt just got Overwatch a couple weeks back, dude.
I love it. Yeah, the only time that I've actually played it is over at Paul's, and I just had fun. I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. I'm gonna go and shoot this guy.
It's Blizzard, man. Blizzard is just great, and Blizzard's awesome. first person shooter. The characters are really fun in it. Mm-hmm. The gameplay mechanics. I mean, it's a first person shooter. We've played them all before, but it still manages to be fun and exciting no matter what. And I love the art style.
Would you say it's
that magic?
Right? Would you say it's a really polished like Team Fortress?
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. It totally has. You get like a TF2 vibe from it, but there's just something I don't know, and I like that I like that it picks the game modes for you. Mm-hmm. It's like the game
don't know what you're going into.
Exactly. Yeah. You start the game up, and then all of a sudden it's like the map is random, the gameplay mode is random.
So it's always fresh.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is always fresh, even if you play like the same characters and all that.
Right. Jeff, anything else stick out for you 2016?
So I played a few games here and there, mostly Steam games that were kind of like lower graphical things. I played a little bit of World of Warcraft, Legion, which was great. Brought me back for a month, and then I went away. Yeah. But I think that the thing that actually stood out to me the most is Stardew Valley. And Stardew Valley is, I think that everybody kind of has, basically what it is, it's like Harvest Moon meets Terraria.
Oh, okay.
Basically, the reason why I say it meets Terraria, because it kind of has the same kind of circular thing where you can hit a pixelated area around you.
Oh, okay.
And it's Harvest Moon because you can go and you... plus Ruin Factory as well.
Right.
Ruin Factory is, if you guys don't know, it's made by... it's kind of like Harvest Moon, but you also go into dungeons and fight things to get get things and create.
There's a lot of exploration in that game, right?
Yeah, you get to create craft a bunch of stuff. You get to make mayonnaise, eggs. You farm. You farm. It's a really fun game. You go through a whole year. I've only played a year because I have this disease of being a very, very few games I can actually finish. Like if I have a split in a game, like I take a day off from playing that game, I can't pick it back up and get that same steam.
I've been on Chapter 8 of Uncharted 4 for 4 months now.
I gotta say, the only one that stands out right now, and it's pretty recent, well, aside from jumping into Overwatch, because I've actually enjoyed that quite a bit, Gears of War 4, and honestly, I was a bit late to the game, about a month late, but me and Matt jumped into it. We did a few Let's Plays already, and that game, they did such a good job at bringing it back to the classic, honestly, back to the original. Honestly, I haven't gotten too far into it, and unfortunately, I haven't gotten to try Horde mode yet, but I think I've got some interesting collaboration videos, maybe some bro sessions with that we may do. I think that might be some fun.
Slightly off topic. Horde mode, back when I was introduced, it completely changed everything, because then after Horde mode we started seeing similar game modes.
A lot of games started tackling on that.
ODST.
Yeah.
Firefight.
That's the only kind of a C or
that's
Horde
a callback.
mode that I got.
That's a memory right there.
That's a callback.
All right, so now that we are done with our reminiscence,
let's shift gears a little bit and
what's coming up
today in game.
2017. There's a lot of things. 2017. I've just got for today this week. I've just got a couple that I wanted to mention that I'm kind of really interested and excited seeing. The list is huge for this coming year. There's a lot coming out, and honestly, the one I'm going to touch on right now for January, there's only one real blockbuster that I think has been floating around the internet a little bit. A little bit of Resident Evil 7.
Jeez, 7 of them.
Biohazard, I know, but it's not the movies. That's very different.
Yeah.
Very different.
Well, yeah.
But one thing I want to point out about this, January 24th, this one comes out, and I'm really interested in seeing, from what I've heard, and I didn't get in on the demo. A lot of YouTubers out there, a lot of streamers got in on the demo that they put out, the first hour of the game. I missed it. That's okay. I want to go in blind. I want to go in blind in about 3 weeks or so. The one thing I heard the most about that they've done is, I think this is the first time they've gone complete first person.
Yes, it is. And what the demo was is I don't know if you guys have heard of the Silent Hill game that got dumped.
Mm-hmm.
With
Norman Reedus in it, the PT.
Yes, and
Silent Hills plural.
Yeah, and the PT demo that they came out with.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah,
I actually played that one.
Yes, and that one has actually inspired a lot of the horror genre of games that we're seeing now. The kind of the walk
style,
through.
the walk. Yeah.
Yeah, where it's more of a walking sim where you walk through and there's jump scares or things that will just make you feel creepy. Like 7 Layers of Fear is that photorealism and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
realism,
on a side note, Matt, I know, buddy, you played that one. He actually played through that
7
quite a bit.
Layers of Fear?
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister just started playing through it, and I sat with her, and she's like, this is creepy, I don't like it.
They teased it just a month or so ago. They're a company that's really well polished, endless budget, it would seem. I'm looking forward to Red Dead Redemption. The new one. I don't want to say 2 because I feel like that's premature to say.
Well, let's just call it Red Dead Revolver 3 and and move on.
Or I have hey, Rockstar, I got one to pitch to you, and you can kind of go with the same kind of theme that you've been going with. Red Dead Retribution. Why not?
There you go.
Yeah.
Different names. Let's not put a number to it.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, let's not... Well, it's stupid to say Red Dead Redemption 2, and I really hope that's just a development.
I was going to say, in defense, I think that's a code name, that they're just tapping to it.
And fingers crossed that it is, because why make... It's like Final Fantasy coming out with Final Fantasy 13-2 and Final Fantasy 10-2. It's stupid. Mm-hmm. Don't do that. Just make it its own standalone game.
Give it a name.
And
if you're a fan of it, you know it's connected.
Yes, exactly. You could even say Final Fantasy 13, like Lightning's Return. That was fine.
Or Final Fantasy 7, Advent Children.
Yes.
Not the game, but like it's related.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Crisis Core did the same thing. It was Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core. It's just, you don't need to do that.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, just if you're having that kind of go on, why not just keep that kind of thing? Oh, wow, there's a lot of cool R names that we could use, or R words that we could just freaking use.
But
Red Dead Retread.
Yeah.
Although Rockstar retreads, they retread with an immense amount of polish.
Oh, don't even get me started on how addicted I still am to Grand Theft Auto 5. I have Grand Theft Auto 5 on my PS3, and my
Let me
PS3
just make
broke.
one point. You know where they're sitting at right now? The estimated numbers are $2.3 billion off that game alone. And in 2013, they sold 53 million copies when they introduced GTA 5 Online.
In first-person mode.
53 million copies after it had already been out for a year and a half, 2 years.
It's an addicting game.
It's estimated 95 million copies, so just to let you folks know, that's 1 in every 4 people in the household of America.
They're really good at using that udder of a cash cow.
Yeah, they know how to milk it.
Yeah.
Altogether.
And you know what? I'm going to sit there right under the teat drinking up that Grand Theft Auto milk because I've been playing it since 3 and they're not losing me.
Yeah.
They're just not.
They found a way to keep us locked in, and that, I guess, the last biggest game that I'm personally excited about, at least 2 of us in this room are, and I think one can at least respect the franchise.
Oh, absolutely. I love to watch the franchise. It's one of my favorites just to like...
We're calling it out just a couple days back. It was announced March 21st.
3, 2...
BioWare is releasing...
Mass Effect Andromeda.
And you little Microsoft boys aren't going to be the only ones who get to play it this time around.
No, you weren't. Oh, okay, so 2 and 3 you were able to play.
Really?
By the way. Yeah. Yeah.
That
was only the first one that you weren't able to play.
The first one was exclusive.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the second and third one
Which
were
they
on,
finally did put on
PlayStation.
PC. They did...
The first one's on
the
PC?
first one on PC,
Okay.
I think.
Oh, so you guys are talking about PC. I was talking about like Sony.
No.
But Sony, yes,
Sony
2 and
has
3. Shout out to my boy Lynn from Nevada. Dude, he's got 2 and 3 of Mass Effect. I know that for a fact.
I did not know that. I've learned something new. And that's actually really exciting.
BioWare joined EA. Mm-hmm. And once they joined
and they're
EA...
multi-platform.
Yeah, they're multi-platform. And so
Platform.
They are multi-platform.
Hey, we're not in Russian here. No offense.
No.
No, offense taken. No. I'm Romanian.
Yeah.
Putting my vodka. I'm not.
Okay. But, so... Anyway. So, Jeff here, you got to see the live feed, CES 2017.
Which was lackluster. It really was.
Sure.
It was very lackluster.
I heard a couple minutes.
Really, it was about like 2 minutes worth of time. And they didn't show anything that they hadn't shown before. The biggest announcement was the release date.
Sure.
And that was March 21st. So that's great.
That's it is.
Really cool. But why... They've really only shown a Vanguard. So...
Oh, as far as,
and a little bit of Infiltrator, but mostly Vanguard. And I would prefer prefer that they show more about it. What's really cool is, you can swap between all the different classes. You're not just stuck between one class the whole time. So that's cool.
So, guys, that's it. I'm going to leave a little something at the end here for you, but that's our conversation for Gameplay Fridays. You can follow all of us on our social medias. We are links down below in the description. Our Twitters and Facebook are our strong points right on there. You guys...
Links in the description below, and we'll see you on a side
Which
of
side?
the planet.
Matthew, I miss you. I miss our synchronization. As always, nerds.
Okay, I got this. Okay, so just a second. We'll say, as always, nerds. I'll snap us in, okay? Because we all got beat, right?
I think so.
We know how to go.
As always, nerds, see you
On the other side.
All right.
Paul's just like, I'm here.
No, I finger pointed at first when I did on the other side, and then I